To welcome you to the new Century Lock. My name is Roosevelt. I've been with the company about 8 months, and I'm your customer success manager. Today, we will be going over the Sentrikey Real Estate mobile app, which is here in the middle. But you do know your hardware. I know you all have some Bluetooth boxes that look like this. You have some of the blue NXTs, and then over here is our Sentrikey Web, which you should already be using. Now, to get started, you would download our apps on either the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store if you have an Android. And you want to search Century Lock, and you will see the Sentrikey Real Estate icon, and then you would just download it. Now, to log into the app, you would simply use your Sentrikey ID that you're already using on our website and use the same password. And then you would enter those in here, user ID, password, and hit login. And when you hit the login button, you'll be given a set of features that you need to enable. So the first one will be enable location services. You can enable it, and then you want to allow it, and then it'll let you know that that has been done. And then you want to enable push notifications so that you receive any messages that may come through. So again, you want to enable that and allow it. Then hit continue. And then we also have the ability to enable any touch ID or biometrics that you may have, whether it's with your finger or your face recognition. And again, if you want to use that, you go ahead and enable it, and it will let you know that it is enabled, but you can always turn it off if need be. Now, one feature that we do offer is our agent safety feature. And we're just going to enable it so I can explain it to you. Now, I'll go ahead and read this. What our agent safety is an automated safety check that will send you an alert approximately 90 seconds after you have opened the key door of the lockbox. If you do not acknowledge the first alert, the second alert will be sent approximately 60 seconds after that. Now, if you do not acknowledge that second alert, then an email and a text message will be sent to the specific contact that you decide to use as your emergency contact. So to do that, you would just hit the plus button. You can allow the app to access to your contacts, and then you find your contact, and then hit the continue button, and then you'll get this to let you know that the agent safety has been turned on. And again, that is a feature that you don't have to have. You can turn that off and on as needed. Now, after you do that, you will get instructions here, and instructions can be found the information button right here, but this will automatically pop up. It's going to show you how to open the key door with Bluetooth boxes. It's also going to show you how to open the key door with non-Bluetooth boxes. And to get rid of that, you just click on the page, and then you're going to notice on the bottom here, you have the home screen button, the message button, and also the personal information button. If you click the personal information, it will show a picture if you choose to add that, your name, email address, and phone number. If you need to edit any of that, you would just click on the pencil up here. Then we're going to go back to the home screen. And then when you're showing a property on a Bluetooth box to open the key compartment, you would simply push the enter button. And then you will get a notification here for your biometrics, whether that's your finger or your face ID. And then you'll get the success message to let you know that the lockbox has been opened. Now you can notice right here where it says key missing. If you toggle that on, it will send a message out to the listing agent to let them know that there was no key inside the lockbox. And again, you'll see the agent safety feature where you can toggle it on or off if need be. Now also, you will see that we have listing detail integration, where on the listing it will show the listing address, any showing instructions, any standard instructions like knocking first or turning off the lights when you leave. And you can also enter in additional information if the home has a cat, to watch out for the cat, or if there's an alarm code per se. Now, we also get information from RPR, which again will show the address, a little picture, listing price, square footage, bedrooms, and bath. Now again, with that, you will see the listing agent, name, email address, and phone number. Now say we're done with the showing. You can click on the clock here and it will give you the option to end the showing. Now ending the showing, the listing agent will get a message from the Sentrikey app letting them know that the showing is ended. And you would click end the showing and you'll get this message to remind you to return the key if you have not already put it back in the box. I say you've already closed the box, but the key is in your pocket. You click on the return key button here. It would actually open the door for you to allow you to put the key back into the lockbox so you don't take it with you. Now, once you click that, it will again it will give you the confirmation to let you know that the showing has been ended by the showing agent. You click done. Now I'm going to show you how a showing agent can get into a box that is not Bluetooth. Now for a box that is not Bluetooth, you want to hit view nearby properties. And then you would select the address. We're going to select Fox Hill Drive. Again, it's going to ask you for your biometrics, whether that's your finger or your Face ID. Then it's going to give you an access code to enter into the lockbox to get in. Now it does have instructions right here for you on how to use the code. So you would click the arrow and it's going to show you instructions. So you want to hit enter on the lockbox to wake it up, enter in the code right here. You want to hit the enter button and then the door will open up. And again, it's going to give you the options that we went over before with the missing key or the agent safety if you choose to use that. And then you click the done button. And then again, it's going to show you all the listing detail integrations with the RPR information as well. And again, it's going to show you that listing agent. And it's the same as with the Bluetooth box. If you need to end the showing, you can click on the end showing button. You'll get the same message about returning the key if you haven't already done so. And then again, you'll get the success message to let you know that the showing has been ended. Now, if you're looking to put a lockbox on a listing, what you want to do is you want to go up to the hamburger menu right here. You want to click on the hamburger menu. Then you want to go to My Lockboxes. And then you want to go to Release the Shackle. If it's a Bluetooth box, again, you're going to hit the enter button. Then you'll get the biometrics. Now, I know you all said it's cold out there right now, but it'll soon be warming up. So we're going to be getting in an open toe season for some of you agents. And this lockbox is very heavy. So it's going to give you a message to let you know to hold the lockbox, hold the bottom of it, because that shackle is going to release and the lockbox is going to fall straight down. And I would hate for that to crash down on somebody's toes or anything like that, because that will hurt. And then it's going to prompt you to, either leave the lockbox unassigned or you can assign it to the property. So we're going to go ahead and assign it to a property. And then you would pick the property that you want to assign it to. We're going to pick Cherry Street right here. And then you want to select your region. And then you'll get a message letting you know that the lockbox has been assigned. You have the address, MLS number, you just confirm it. And then we have the success message to let you know that that lockbox has been assigned to that specific address. Now you want to go to more settings, and this is where you can add any standard instructions like knocking first. And you can also add any additional information, watching out for the cat, as well as adding any alarm instructions like an alarm code if need be, pushing yes, and then you enter an alarm code here. Then you hit the next button, and this one, you'll be able to send out homeowner notifications. So say you got a wife here, you want to enter the wife, Jane homeowner, but you can also list the husband if you want the husband to get any notifications. So you just enter in their name, phone number. Then once you're done with that, you hit the done button, and again, you're going to get the success message to let you know that all your selections have been done. Now, if you're looking to review any access that have been on the properties, then you want to go to your hamburger menu. You want to go to access logs. And then we can go in here and view any of the accesses to any of the properties. We're going to click on the Fair Hill address here just to look at it. And it's going to show you the date it was accessed, the time, the type of access that was used. It's also going to show you who accessed the box. And it's going to show you their email address. So you have that information to be able to see that. Then when you're done with that, you just hit the done button here. And now we're going to talk about getting into the lockbox, giving access. So you want to go to the hamburger menu again. You want to go to My Lockboxes. You want to go to, the first one we'll go over is Grant Sentrikey Connect Access. So you want to click on that, and then you want to go to the address. So you can either go to the address or you can search by the lockbox up here. And then once you click on the lockbox or address, you will put in the email address of whomever you want to give access to. So whether that's another agent or if you want to give it to a contractor or whatnot, you enter the email address here, the start date and the end date, and then you want to grant access. And then it's going to ask you for your biometrics. And then you may see a message to where the person you're trying to grant access hasn't been registered to Sentrikey Connect. And so what it's going to ask you if you want to send them an invite to connect to Sentrikey Connect. So it's going to send them out an email, and then in the email, they will be able to download the Sentrikey Connect app. And then they will get, once they download it, they will have access to that property with a code to be able to do so. And if it's a Bluetooth box, they'll actually be able to use the Sentrikey Connect app just like you would use your app on a Bluetooth box by pushing enter to open a box. So that Sentrikey Connect app is going to work the same as your app does for a Bluetooth box. And so again, you just send the invite, and then you'll get the success message letting you know that that has been sent. Now, if you're looking to grant a one-day code, again, you want to go to the hamburger menu. You want to go to My Lockboxes, get one-day code, and then you have to type in who you're assigning it to. It's going to give you a code, your one-day code here, and then again, it's going to show you how to use the one-day code, give you instructions. You have the ability to send that to whomever you need to send it to by clicking on this button here. Now, for your listing agents, we do have a feature called My Schedule. So with My Schedule, again, you would click on the hamburger menu, you click on My Schedule, and then you would click the plus button to add an appointment onto your schedule. And it's going to ask you to select the property. So we're going to select West Main Street. And then you can select the showing agent. You will select the date and time and the duration, and it's going to give you the ability to select the appointment type. So we're just going to say it's a first showing. So you type in right here, the showing agent, and then type in first showing, and then you simply hit schedule appointment, and you'll get, again, the message to let you know that that appointment has been scheduled. Now, if you want, after you schedule an appointment, if you're looking to edit it, you will see the appointment here on the dashboard. You can edit it with the pencil, or you can even cancel the appointment with the trash can. But if you click on the appointment, again, it's going to pull up the RPR where it shows the appointment information, shows the picture or whatnot. Then it's going to show who the showing agent is and the showing agent information. Now, again, when you end those appointments, the listing agent will get a notification, and it looks similar to this. They'll get a notification for the beginning of the showing, and they'll also get one for the ending of the showing. Now, also is the same for the homeowner. They'll actually get a text for the beginning of the showing, and as well as the ending of the showing. Now, I know that was pretty simple with our app or whatnot. It's not very hard to use, but we do have support for you. Our SentryLock support can help you with the app, or if you have any questions in your lockbox, we're here. It's our time. We're here at 8 a.m. to midnight, 7 days a week. We have a toll-free number as well as a local number you can call. We also have our YouTube tutorials, and that will show you how to use our app or any functions, any new features that we have. And we've also revamped our website. It has a lot of training information and stuff that you can use as a showing agent or a listing agent. Again, I want to thank you so much for letting me go over this app with you. Go ahead and download the app and get to using it. And at this time, I'll go ahead and open it up for any questions that you may have.
So there's a few agents that have been asking questions in the chat box, and okay. Raphael is on also, and he's helping out with answering some of those questions in the chat area. There was a question from Sharon Gall about, she had an issue with releasing the shackle using the app. Are there any recommendations regarding that or the process for releasing the shackle?
What issues? I mean, did she get any kind of an error message with that, with releasing the shackle?
You know what I can do? I can. I hope this is okay with Sharon, but I can ask her to unmute. Just a second here.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can.
All right. I just couldn't get it to work at all. Like, it wasn't communicating with the box, it didn't seem like. I mean, I had never tried to do it before, obviously. I've always used the card. So I didn't know if there was like a basic tutorial, a video that you guys have on your website, how to do it, or, you know.
We do have a video on there. Was it a Bluetooth box by chance, or?
So the Bluetooth ones are the ones that are light gray, right? This was a dark colored box, so not Bluetooth, I don't think.
Okay, so the not Bluetooth, it should, when you go to release the shackle, it should give you a code to do so. Did it give you a code to do that, or do
you know, I might have to call. It was a couple weeks ago, so I was just, I can hit your website and try to watch the tutorial first, and then if I still have issues, give you guys a shout.
Yeah, like if you ever have any issues like that, it's best to really call our support at that point, because they can help you while you're at the box, or if you're in the office or wherever you may be, they'll help you on the spot. If they can't get it, then of course I will help you out. Do everything I can to get you, but our support's very, very good.
Okay, thanks.
Roosevelt, on that with the shackle release, because I've used the app for a long time, for probably 4 or 5 years now. I did notice they need to be assigned to the agent for the shackle release, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so Sharon, I don't know if it was assigned to you or your broker, so that can be some of the issues.
Also, I know this has been discussed by agents just in our MLS committee and board of directors meeting, just concerns about using the app in areas that might not have the best data coverage. Is there anything set up within the Sentrikey app that kind of protects agents for those situations?
Yes, so the best bet, if you're going out to an area, if you can, is to put a Bluetooth box on that particular listing. Now, say you don't have the ability to put a Bluetooth box, and it's going to be NXT, a blue box or whatnot, then the listing agent, that's when the listing agent should use the My Schedule feature, because what that will do is that will hide a code in the background, so that when that showing agent gets there, that showing agent should be able to get a code to log in, to open up that box. So in those cases, I would, if I know I'm going out to a bad area like that, I would, as a listing agent, use the My Schedule feature so that showing agent can have a code in the background to get into the box. Now, with our app, as it would be with the card, we suggest that you open the app at some point in a great cell area or a Wi-Fi area, so that the app can renew your credentials like you would with your card when you insert it in and renew that. So using the app, a good thing to do every morning, or when you're in the office, when you're in a good Wi-Fi spot, is just open up the app so it can renew your credentials, and then you can leave the app open. Don't don't shut it down, just leave it open in the background, and that way it will renew your credentials and it should be able to connect to the lockbox. But if it's a Bluetooth box, you're going out to a bad area, I would, if you can remember, I will send these instructions over to Jenny and Melissa, but you can go on airplane mode, and then that will stop your phone from trying to find a cell signal, and it will just connect the Bluetooth from your phone with the Bluetooth from the box, if it's a Bluetooth box.
Yeah, that would be great if you have any additional materials on just what to do in those type of situations, and we can make it available to our membership and email it out to everyone that's on the presentation today. I know Ginny and I just had a discussion about using the app in other areas. Ginny, did you have some feedback on that too?
I never had a problem, even in areas as far as Bellevue, out in the country. I was just, the app always worked. There was always an option for it. And I'm the least tech savvy person. So I never even used my card. I didn't know where my card was for probably 4 years. So, and I also, people that were asking questions, Sharon, they put a link up for you in the chat area. Just want to make sure everyone's seeing that they're putting the answers up for y'all.
Perfect. And then I know we are saving money and planning on purchasing some of the new Bluetooth lock boxes. And I was kind of excited because I saw communication from Centralock that there is a new lock box that's coming out. Roosevelt,
Yes.
do you want to go over some of the features of that new box?
Yeah, I'll show you guys a little picture of it just because I'll be nice, because I have one on my desk. So it's really cool. It does not have a card slot at all. And it also has the NFC technology, like when you, like for your hotel room, per se. Now you just wave your card in front of the door, it'll open up. So our new lock boxes has that technology. So you just put your phone in front of it and then the key door will open. So that's one of the new technologies of the lockbox. The batteries last longer. They last around 10 years. And so we're very, very excited about it. Availability wise, if you're looking to do an upgrade, like a complete upgrade, they'd start to be available around May 1st. But if you're looking just to purchase some here and some there, you'll have that ability in the first quarter of 2022.
Great. Well, we're excited about that. And I know it also has the ability where you won't have to use the power paddle with these new ones, right?
No, I mean, that battery we've tested it in cold, heat, that battery's good.
Wonderful. So that's exciting. I had another question, and I don't know if you'll be able to answer this or if this is something we'll have to take care of at our office level. Are there any features for like an office admin within the Sentrikey app, like someone that is administering lock boxes, but they're like office staff and they're administering lock boxes to realtors? Or is that more on a website that they would use?
They would have to use the website.
Okay. Perfect. Any other questions that anyone would like to put on the chat? I think we're at the bottom of them. If not, I think the biggest thing is just remember, if you're having issues, download the app, use the app, and if you have questions or issues at a property, call customer support, right? I mean, it seems like that's probably the best way to handle it. And
do not hesitate to call our support. We're always here.
Perfect.
Always, always, always.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to train us and let us ask some questions. And hopefully we'll just get that follow-up email out about just recommendations of using lock boxes in remote areas.
Did Nicole have a question? Did I miss that?
We kind of went through that. She was the office admin question.
Okay.
And if you want to reach out to us directly on that too, we can send some further questions to.
Yeah, will do. Just let me know if you need anything extra with that.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
All right, thank you guys. I appreciate your time. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day.